What's up, guys and gals? Tiger King today. Welcome, Nova Evangelize. Welcome, Sarah. Welcome, Jim. Welcome, Shauna. Welcome, Gap Tooth Billy. Today we're going to talk about the Tiger King, my reactions to the Tiger King. So, cheers. Clink. Did you see Tiger King? Have you seen it? Yeah, I presume you have. It's like the most popular show right now during the coronavirus. Oh my God, you haven't seen it? Okay, Tiger King is a show on Netflix. Wacky show. You have to watch it. I'll talk about it as much as I can without giving away any spoilers, but you have to watch it. Especially it's just crazy. Like, if you just imagine it, and it's crazy that it comes out at this time. Like, if you just imagine the worst stereotypes of both conservatives and liberals, like literally their worst stereotypes. That is Tiger King plus like a bunch of other shit. Like, it's the craziest show. So if you haven't seen it, again, without giving away spoilers, the premise is like it's just like a documentary about these weirdos who are obsessed with like having these private zoos that have gigantic cats. So like lions, tigers, some of them have bears, gorillas, but mostly like tigers, lions, and then they breed them and they make like ligers, cheetahs, stuff like that. Okay, so the whole thing is about these weirdos who breed these tigers. Okay, and it's like the weirdest subculture that you never knew existed. Yeah, you have to watch it. So, hey, Shauna, welcome. I'm talking about Tiger King. So, okay, let me just give you... these are some of the questions that I had while I was watching Tiger King. These are some of the questions that I came up, and I'll give you... I was like, oh, okay, here's the answer. So, okay, one of the questions I had, why are all these people missing their teeth? Okay, that was the first question. Why are all these people missing their teeth? You go through like the first 3 to 4 episodes, and you keep asking yourself, why the fuck do all these people like have no teeth? What's wrong with their teeth? What is it about like having tigers that causes you to lose your teeth? And then you find out in like episode 4, oh, meth. Okay, they're all on meth. Okay, so you don't find that out. Yes, drugs. You don't find that out until like episode 4. Okay. Okay. Well, I'm not giving away, these aren't real spoilers. Like, it's just like, maybe some people would have figured that out right away, but I did not figure that out right away. Okay, and then another question I have, okay, why are all these straight men having gay sex with the Tiger King? Oh, meth, drugs. Okay, that was another question I had. And nothing against gay people, just a question I had. Like, why are all these straight people having sex with the Tiger King? Why does this guy always have his shirt off? Every time you see this guy who they're interviewing, he always has his shirt off. And I'm just wondering, like, why does this guy always have his shirt off? Like, does the interviewer go in and say, we want you to take off your shirt because, like, we want to interview you with your shirt off? Or does the guy, like, literally just, like, never wear shirts? Or does, like, he's getting ready for the interview, and right before the interview, he's like, okay, I'm going to do this interview with my shirt off again, so let me take off my shirt. But that's another thing I was wondering, like, every time I see this guy, why does this guy have his shirt off? Okay, those are the first 3 questions. Why are all these next question. Why are all these old men obsessed with tigers? And then you find out, oh, okay, they're using it to, like, get people to have sex with them, which is super creepy and weird. But that's what the show's about. Welcome, bonjour. You from France? The Tiger King? Have you seen the Tiger King in France? Another question. Why does anyone do anything? Yeah, I don't know. How did the Tiger King get 19% of the votes in the state of Oklahoma for the governorship? He ran for governor and he got 19% of the votes. How does that happen? But I mean, I guess it makes sense because Roy Moore here in Alabama got like 8%. So still 8% of the people are voting for a pedophile, Roy Moore. No, I don't speak French. Do you speak English? I speak a little bit of Spanish. I can understand Spanish if you talk it, or if you write it. But I'm not fluent anymore. Another weird guy in the Tiger King. Why does this guy always have a monkey on him? The Monkey Man. There's the Monkey Man. And every time they interview this guy, he's got a fucking monkey sitting on his shoulder he's like sharing food with, or like smoking cigarettes with, or drinking coffee with, and he's sharing it with this monkey. And you wonder, like, okay, same thing with the shirt off guy. Like, every time he gives an interview, is he like, okay, wait a sec for the interview, I need to get my monkey and I'm going to put the monkey on my shoulder while you interview me because I'm going to be the Monkey Man. Or does he just like always perpetually like walk around with a monkey on his shoulders? Like, is that really like what this guy does? I don't know. It's messed up. Here's the weirdest question. Okay, the weirdest question about the Tiger King people. How are all these people rich? All these just weird ass people who are like the craziest people you've ever met are all like millionaires. Except, I mean, the one guy goes bankrupt later. But if he would have been a little bit smarter, like, he would have been a millionaire. And all the other people in this show, are like millionaires. Like, they're just the weirdest fucking dumb people. 3 to 5. Yeah. It just goes to show you, it's like, I don't like, just the dumbest stuff makes money. The dumbest stuff in the United States of America makes money. Like, yes, okay, I guess if you're willing to be ruthless and breed tiger cubs and euthanize tiger cubs, then you can be a millionaire. But it's like, it's crazy to think that these are the people in America who own like 40 acres of property and have their own private zoos, and like, these are the rich people in America. That is just crazy. Okay, the worst characters. Who did I hate the most in Tiger King? The worst character in this entire show is Carol's husband, okay? Carol's husband is just like, again, when I say like literally like the stereotypes of the worst stereotypes of liberal people and the worst stereotypes of conservative people, like redneck hillbillies and animal rights, vegan, like bitch whipped men. That is like make up the entire show, okay? And this woman's, I hated the dude that's still, yes, he was my third. So he was my third when I ranked. So I ranked the most hated as Carol's husband, second most hated as Carol. Carol was the worst. God, and she murdered her husband. I believe she murdered her husband. I do hope that karma comes to her someday. And then the third person I put, actually, okay, the person you said was fourth. The third person I said I hated the most was the blonde prosecutor woman who was basically like entrapping them. The government prosecutor, the woman who had like, she like every time she talked, she was like really stiff like this. And she like had the hair that was like combed over. Yeah, she was my third most hated character. And then the fourth most hated character was the guy, the like wannabe biker guy, the wannabe bandana biker guy who stole, I don't know his name, Joe, was it Joe? No, Joe's the main guy. But that guy was the fourth person I hated the most. then there was like the people like I don't remember their names. I don't remember their names, but I remember these like weird nicknames for them. So like the fat jet ski riding lemur guy, like that guy was also like snitches get stitches. I hated that guy, the fat jet ski riding lemur guy. Again, like just you have to watch this show just because that's like the characters: fat jet ski riding lemur guy. Toothless, the guy who let me go to the people who I like the most. The people who I liked the most redeemable characters were Toothless Gay Lover 1. I don't remember his name, but Toothless Gay Lover 1, who liked the pink camouflage guns. That guy was my favorite guy. The guy who never wears a shirt. The guy who is never wearing a shirt. Toothless Gay Lover number 1. I did like Joe the Tiger King. I did like that guy. He's just like a redeemable character, you know, like he's just like, you can tell he's like a lovable guy, and he's just a showman, you know. Yeah, I can tell. And I don't know, maybe it was the way that they sort of like biased it in the clips that they showed you, but that guy was redeemable. He was kind of like an artist. Everything he was doing was kind of like performance art, and you could tell he just lived his life like that. So I like Joe a lot. So I mean, maybe I guess I can understand how he got 19% for governorship in Oklahoma. I don't know. And then there's another good guy. Another good guy I liked was the legless guy with perfect teeth. I don't remember his name, but he was the one guy in there who had perfect teeth, but he didn't have any legs. So he was the legless guy with perfect teeth. And then there was like a woman. There was like, I read today he is suing for $96 million. I think it was I think like, I don't know if he did it or not. I think it was entrapment. I think they entrapped him, and that's one reason that I did not like the prosecutor, is because they clearly set up a scenario. Legless guy was the most normal one, I think. Yeah, they clearly set up a scenario where like they push this guy to sort of commit the crime. They set up the situation so that he would almost just based out of his character, he would have to say yes. And then he was entrapped. So it's like I felt so bad for him when they set that up, because I don't know if he would have actually done it. I don't know if he would have actually gone out of his way to do it if he wasn't like pushed to it. And I think he was pushed to it by the Joe guy who wanted to get him out of the picture. I mean, that guy even said that. Yeah, the bandana guy set him up. He even said so much at the end of it. So it's like, obviously that guy set him up. Yeah, I actually felt bad for him. Yeah. Any other comments on the Tiger King? What did you guys think? Craziest show. You have to watch it. You have to watch it. I don't know. I have this other stuff to talk about, but save that for later. End this.